Good morning. Welcome to Shoulder Flossing 101. As I showed you yesterday, just remember to stay within your range of motion and your comfort level. So I'm going to show you kind of full range of motion from time to time here. So just make sure you pause, listen to your body, never taking it further than your body is willing to go. Again, you can do a lot of what we're going to do from standing, and then a couple of the exercises have to be done from seated. You can do them from cross-legged seat if comfortable. You can also sit in a hero's pose, maybe sitting on a block or a pillow or hips to heels. So that's also an option for any of the seated movement as well. It will also work if cross-legged seat's not comfortable for you. So we're going to start with your strap out forwards in front of you. And again, a mats width distance is a good place to start. Shoulder-wise, it's going to be a little wider than your shoulders. Key is you want a place where you have resistance against the strap the entire time. Hands pulling in opposite directions. You want to try to maintain a straight arm, but not a locked elbow. We want to avoid going into the hyperextension of your elbows. So maybe you emphasize engaging the bicep and keeping the elbow slightly bent or just a softened elbow. Starting first on an inhale, you'll lift the strap just above the crown of your head. Maybe even starting at the forehead to begin, kind of noticing if the strap is wide enough here. If you feel a need to immediately bend the elbows, take your hands a little wider away. As you exhale, you'll bring your strap back down. So then again, you'll inhale, increasing the range of motion, maybe coming up towards your forehead. Again, noticing any sensations within the shoulders. So your first round is just a judge to see where your shoulders are today, where there might be any tightness within the arms, the neck, shoulder blades, and you're going to keep going, starting to bring those arms above your head. Remember, you can always take the hands wider as needed to find the full range of motion without bending the elbows. So we're going to keep going, starting to reach those arms back behind you. Again, try to find your comfort level. You can already see that my arms are wanting to bend, so that might mean I take the strap a little wider. So again, I'm going to show you full range. We're going to keep going back. Once you feel a point that is very sensational, you might hang out here for a couple of breaths, just kind of feeling the stretch and then coming back and releasing. Take a break in between rounds. If you feel the shoulders starting to tighten up, maybe you take a couple shoulder circles and then starting again. So full range, you're going all the way back, bringing the arms down behind you and then circling all the way back and around. Again, this might not be somewhere that your shoulders are comfortable, and you might stick with just maybe reaching that strap behind your head for a couple of breaths. Always listen to your body. If you feel like you have full range, but you can't quite get into it, widen the strap. Maybe that allows for that full rotation forwards and back. So you'll do about maybe 5 to 10 rounds of your full range. Listen to your shoulders. You don't want to push them too far, so maybe you start around 5 to 7 rounds and work up to 10. And then after 5 to 10 reps, give your shoulders a break. Maybe even give your hands a break so you're not death gripping the straps, creating too much tension there. Again, this one can be done from standing as well. Take the strap back. You might narrow the strap a little more here to give yourself a better stretch once we get to the top. We're going to bring the strap up over your head. Now you're going to pull down the strap with the right hand as you reach up through the left. So we'll give you a little side body and bicep stretch. Coming back to center, do the same thing to the other side. So you're pulling down with the left, reaching up through your right. Good. Once you're even on both sides, you can repeat a couple of times. You might hold the stretch 5 to 10 breaths. Another good one, we're going to take it up, pulling down with the right, But now you're going to let the left elbow bend behind your head as you pull down and back at a diagonal with the right. So when we'll get a little more into the left tricep, you can even take a little hinge over. Just make sure that's not causing any pinching or collapsing into the right rib cage. After a few breaths here, bring the strap back up. Come over to the left, pulling down with the left hand, and then you'll slowly begin to bend the right as you pull down and back with the left at a slight diagonal. Once you're even on both sides, again, bring the strap up. Take a couple shoulder press moves here. You're going to bend the elbows, shave the back of your head, pulling the elbows down. You're opening across the chest and shoulders. And then inhale, resist as you press the strap back up overhead. This one you could do from a wider or more narrow hand positioning. Couple of these, maybe only about 5. You don't have to do that many. So I'm just going to strengthen between the shoulder blades. And then again, we're opening across the pecs and chest. Good. After about 5 reps of those, relax the strap down. Again, try to relax your hands, relax your shoulders, maybe take a few pendulums of the neck. And then the last one that I showed you from yesterday is the single arm movement. So again, we're going to take that strap, start it about your max width distance, maybe a little wider than that. This one, the key is width, but you still want that resistance. Reach your strap straight out forwards in front of you with your hands in that position, about the height of your shoulders. Take about a quarter turn to your right, so your rib cage is starting to face the right side of your mat. From there, you're going to lower your right palm straight down to the mat. So the right hand is a little bit outside of your right hip. From here, slide your left arm up the strap until your left arm is over your head. You're pulling on the strap and you have resistance. Left arm is mostly straight. Just again, be aware of locking out your elbow and hyperextending your arm. From here, you're going to reach the strap forwards in front of you and then pull the strap back up. And start to open the rib cage. So you're going to take a little turn underneath, look over or under the left armpit, and then lower the strap back down. For me, I slid a little too far, so I'm going to retighten the strap so I can still get the stretch forwards and then the twist. So you might work right here, reaching the strap forwards. This is going to stretch your QL, the back left side of your body, and then rib cage just opening. Take a few rounds here. If you feel you can find that full range of motion, now you're going to begin to circle around and back, and then circle back forwards. Again, start with just a few reps of these in the beginning, and then maybe build up. Try to move with your breath, whether it's an inhale to go back and an exhale to come forwards, or vice versa. You'll find a breath that works. Just make sure you're breathing with the movement. Good. So you come out of it, pull up. Use that strap to lift you up. Reach the strap forwards. Take your quarter turn to the left. Lower the left hand to the mat so it's on the outside of your left hip. And now line up the strap here. So again, as your right arm's reaching forwards, you want resistance against the strap. That might mean you shorten or lengthen the strap. Then bring your arm above your head, twisting the rib cage open. Have resistance here. So you want resistance as the strap reaches forwards. You want resistance as the strap comes overhead. Again, we're going to do a few rounds, just this range of motion. And then if it feels comfortable, full range, circling the left arm back behind you, circling it around and back up. Be gentle with your shoulder. No one side's going to feel different than the other. Don't try to force one side to do what the other side did. It's okay once in a while to be a little off balance. You're working towards balance, but not trying to force it. Let your body decide. Good. Once you're even on both sides, left arm's gonna lift you back up. Big stretch on the strap. And then exhale, relax the strap down. Open and close your fingers. Circle out your shoulders. And then last one is cat-cow with the strap. So this one, again, you could do from seated or standing. This time you're gonna take that strap a little more narrow, so maybe exactly shoulder width distance apart. Reach the strap forward till the arms are straight. As you inhale, pull the strap back using resistance. You're pulling the hands in opposite directions. Heart goes forwards and up. And then as you exhale, let the spine round. Reach your strap forward, still using the resistance against the strap. Again, inhale, lift the heart forwards and up, pull your strap back, and then exhale and let it round. You can do as many rounds here as it feels good, maybe not more than 12, using your breath. Ending the movement on the exhale, big stretch forwards. And then again, just relaxing the strap, releasing it to the floor, rolling out your shoulders, releasing tension from the arms and hands. That is all for today. I will send you another one shortly. Thank you.